betwixt the raising of the undying emperor and the great planar war that shook the heavens, there was an age of contradiction, where cannons won kingdoms and muskets kept the peace. A brave few won the hearts of the conquered and conquerors alike. Of these we speak of the decline of the great kingdoms and cultures under the heel of empire. Of those we speak of gladiators and the untold thousands that worshipped them. Of this, an age of glory, where kings would be slaves and a gladiator would be king.
Greetings and welcome to Die Dragon Die presents the Dread and Circus Campaign Season 2, Episode 3. I'm your demon host Marty, joined by Ahmed and Mark, and Adam has texted and he will join us shortly. Ahmed, how you doing, man?
I'm alright, sir. I'm hearing your echo and it's really screwing with me. Hold on. There we go. Doing alright, man.
Oh, because you were watching the stream and listening to me.
And you started talking, I'm trying to answer you, and I can still hear your voice talking, and I'm like, wait, shut up for a sec.
No, I'm not supposed to shut up. I'm supposed to talk and keep things going.
I've been waiting for this. Magnus all pumped up and scared. Yeah, happy.
Right, the random monster fight is worrying you.
Level.
I like
broken
this
monster.
Yeah, I was just stacking some templates before.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't make him immune to spring attack. Yeah, this is funny. Oh, auto invisibility. Cool. Actually, I think I put a clause in there. The thing is, no invisibility and no flying is what the what we talked about.
Mark, how's it going? As Mark's like
Mark's on the telephone.
Mark's finished his undercover mission and then therefore shaved his beard and is now taking a call. Ordering.
He's still wearing his assassin black.
Yeah, he's ordering a strike somewhere.
Right, send it down on those bastards. You heard me.
It's like blowing up polar bears or something. Whatever Canadian drone strikes do.
They ate our fish. Bastards.
All right, so why don't we do? So you're doing okay? I'm doing all right. Most of you guys saw me yesterday for the Titans gift episode 8. It was good. And then there was I don't know if all of you were there, but at the end, they got into a fight with a lot of the denizens of that manor, and it was a lot of fun. It was chaotic, and they didn't quite finish the fight. Gedrin snuck off, and they're dealing with a bunch of random shit.
Such a bastard.
That guy?
Every time I've seen him, such a prick.
What goes through Marty said is like, what's the most like prickish thing that I could do right now, and then just amp it, just keep on thinking of like what would make you mad. Not necessarily in a hit you with the great axe in the face kind of mad, but like just annoyed. Okay, so last game, episode 2 of season 2 was called Finger Painting. And why don't we do a quick recap here? Ashoka interrogates the young doppelganger captive with plans.
We're doing a recap, Mark.
With plans for future conditioning. Lieutenant Damian performs the grisly task of delivering 13 heathens to the clutches of the Imperial Magi who occupied the Vatapol Civic Arena during their clandestine construction activities. A shrouded member of the Imperial family arrives on the scene via powerful magics and leads a ceremony involving ritual sacrifice at the very center of the arena. Countess Opal, Arlen, and other members of the Circus of Dread visit the Tower of the Sage to speak with Tacitus about the shadowy artifacts in the Countess's possession. They find that Tacitus is indisposed. and are forced to deal with Phineas Garrett instead. They learned about the Dragon and Elf Shadow, fallen elf clans whose leaders became Dusk Lords, and the Shadow War that occurred after the fall of Terrazleen. Interrupting their visit, an assassin attacks Phineas, and the Circus gladiators rush to his aid. This was a fight where Arlen almost died.
Easy, almost died. Hero point.
Plans are made for the Circus of Dread to travel north to the city by the lake after they finish their early season matches. Their task, to meet with the Imperial Caretaker who can shed light on the purpose and importance of the Shadow Weave artifacts, and to follow the directions of the strange compass, all the while posing as gladiators as they travel through the hinterland war zone. The dangers of the arena and the north await.
Oh.
All right. So I think we left off still sort of managing some of the weeks in the Ludus. I don't think we rolled for random events. Let me show you where we are with we're into the spring season. Make sure you guys can see that. The first week of the spring season, was week 19th of the year. These are 5-day chunks. We had left off on the 22nd week where Ashoka spent some time with the Doppelganger. Magnus is doing some training. Phineas spent some time at the tower. Sid is still MIA. Damian was doing training. Zed was doing some diplomacy with the Kozuthans, and a bunch of the gladiators were doing various training and medical upgrades. On the Circus of Dread front, it looks like we went through most of this. Ugg was doing security. Sam and Mortenzi got their tats. That happened in game 1. Roger is now gambling. He is using some of his newfound wealth to gamble. That may become an issue. Edward is crafting as part of the downtime activities. He had some wands and things he wanted to craft, I think for both himself and for Arlen. You guys visited the Tower of the Sage, so those are done. But what we didn't do for both Ludi is for week 20, roll to see if there are any random events. Both Ludi are at 20% for a random event in this particular week. If you want to give me a percentile roll for the Conclave of Crimson Scale.
Sure, let's do this. 58.
Okay, so no random event, which means the chance goes up to
60% now.
40. Nope.
What's 40? Okay.
And then Circus of Dread, 20% chance.
Oops, sorry.
41. All right, so there's no random event on either Ludi in week 20. Okay, so that percentage goes up. Now it brings us to a week where we've kind of half finished. Week 23, Ashoka's going to continue with the Doppelgangers. I won't highlight that for now. I will just do that when he gets back. Sid is still MIA. Damian is... Damian,
God damn it.
Damian did the delivery for the Magi, so that was that particular week. Okay. I don't know what Zed's doing. I'm assuming he's doing more diplomacy. I'll leave that blank until Adam gets back. Sono was entertaining fellow gladiators. So Fleas and Brogg were being entertained. I think we already rolled those because I've got them filled in. Let me just check to see what the current state is. Yeah, I don't see any minuses there, so I think we already rolled those. I think.
So I think, yeah, so all the entertainment, everything that's not a fight was already been rolled.
Okay.
The training, all of that stuff.
Got it. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything before the fight week.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then we've got on the Circus of Dread side, Ugg was doing some training. He was actually being the trainer of some of the dwarves, right? Which we already rolled for because I think we arrived at what their levels ended up being. Roger is continuing to gamble away.
Fucking asshole. Where'd you get all your money? Why am I so broke?
Edward is continuing crafting as per the we did a big sort of planning session about what things people were creating and buying. I've got Arlen, Barak-Tarn, and Widget down as diplomacy. Was this you guys wanted to meet some of the big to-dos in the city?
I think I was going to meet with the commissioner and discuss the fact that we're going to be traveling, because I haven't met with him yet. The commissioner of the games.
So there is a role-playing thing that we need to do either tonight or we could do it on Saturday when we've got more time. And then Undwin, okay. I've got Sage. Oh, he was visiting with the Sage, and then he's going to take part in the diplomacy. He'll go along to help out as much as he can. All right, that brings us then to the. I guess now we need to roll 40% to see if there is a event. Sam,
stay away from this, Mark. Stay away from this.
Or either Lucas. Is there...
Come on.
Oh yeah, Phineas has that mouth tattoo. You do have. I put it on your character sheet, Mark. I created a new line special for like mouth tattoos.
Okay, yeah.
So basically, it was called the Transmuter's Tongue, and he's got a spell called Move Tattoo or something like that, like Transfer Magic Tattoo, I believe.
Tattoo, yeah. Or something
so he took it out of the mouth of the assailant and put it inside his mouth, and it gives him a +1 caster level and +1 DC to any transmutation spell cast.
Baleful polymorph.
That's pretty new. And so basically what this does is kind of let you guys know that Marty's cool with this secret item slot on your body, which is your mouth tattoo, like a tattoo inside your mouth, which is really weird. Neat stuff. All right, 40% chance of a random encounter for the our random event for the Conclave of Crimson scale in the 23rd week, 47.
Yeah!
That goes up to 60 for the next week.
Yeah, I can do it.
Circus of Dread. There's a 40% chance of a random event. 50.
Yeah!
All right, that goes up to 60 as well. All right, so avoiding the randomness, which could be good and it could be bad. The range of things that have happened was the Duke declared a tax, which affected all the Ludi, and then the small thing that happened, I think, was the medium thing that happened was there was an offer on the table for Drain to leave.
Was given the option to leave. Yeah.
Yep. His last fight is in week 24, which we're about to plan and play.
Better not die.
And then
I think it's a non-lethal. So.
Right.
Yeah, with Mortenzi.
And then and the small thing was Mortenzi got a 1.
Please don't kill me.
Like a two hit dice commoner slave for bumping into somebody on the street, basically. So they could be large and they could also be very small. And they could affect basically any of the characters in the game. So week 24 is when you being both Ludi have set up their first fights of the season. Now there is still the last bit of construction going on and cleanup in the Vatapol Civic Arena. So the commissioner has set aside designated places in and around Vatapol for these fights to take place. Yeah. Magnus and Damian's 2 fights are going to be taking place at just outside of the city to the north at an old temple ruin called the Pit at Old Temple. And then the fight between the 2 Ludi with a lot of gladiators involved, Sonus Fleas, Drain, and
on Sword Street.
Nova versus Roger, Edward, and Mortenzi will be set on Sword Street, just south of the Vatapol Civic Arena.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to assume Ashoka is going to continue to do the doppelganger. I just want to flesh out who's doing what in the rest of this time. Phineas, I've got a question mark. What are you doing in the same week that Magnus and the others are fighting?
Are you done my armor? I think you are. The adamantine full plate.
Yeah, no, that's going to take a while. I'm not sure if I'm done your armor.
No, I don't think that gets done in 5 days, so I'm just going to put you down as crafting, and then I'm going to make a note, figure out craft time for adamantine? Is that what you're building?
Wasn't it adamantine? Oh, it's in the list. Give me a sec.
I thought it was mithril. I might be wrong.
Hold on, let me check.
Mithril full plate?
Oh, you might be right.
It says mithril full plate here.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, my bad.
Yeah,
okay.
My bad. That way, it's mithril, so you get your fast.
And you're doing it from scratch. So there is purchase time for the mithril, then craft time for the armor itself, and then magic craft time on top of it.
Yeah.
So this might I'm guessing it's going to take you more than 10 days. Okay.
No, I'm feeling sick. I don't want to fight right now. How about
So you forfeit your
I
fight.
got a boo boo. No, might as well go in naked if you have
All
to.
right. Damian is fighting. Zed, I've got a question mark. Adam needs to step up. The fuck, Adam? The fuck? It's like 9:40 at night. Stop working. It's supposed to be called a day job. All right. Feels good to to call him out while he's not here to defend himself. What an asshole. All right. So, Old Vigo, what is Old Vigo doing? He is 0 out of 4 for strength training and 0 out of 12 for con training. I think you guys were trying to train him up.
Beef him up a little bit.
You have not spent any of your training facilities this week towards him, so
Dump it all into him.
okay. You could put both the arcane and
well,
the
hold
training on him.
That's Vigo. Who else is? So Zed can do stuff. Oh, yeah, I see. Leave Zed in the show. Right. Screw Ling. We have Zargon and we have Old Vigo.
Zargon, I think, is just idle. You've got the dragon.
We can entertain him.
You could.
Entertain Zargon and Vigo. Yeah, let's give him some religious lessons. It's -2 religion. No, let's leave. I don't want to mess with that.
So you could put all your training points towards him.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. And then Bannock Baden, I've got assessment.
Yeah.
Oh, right. He was gonna get assessed, and then 6 is still being brainwashed by Ashoka. Let's just call it what it is. And then for the circus, what is the plan here? Ugg is doing what during the same week as the fights with Mortenzi, Roger, and Edward?
Well, he can train Yukog, the last guy.
Oh yeah, he can continue his training of the brawlers.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else that needs to be done here.
Okay, Sam, we'll just go question mark. Arlen, Baraktarn, Widget. Assuming you did the diplomacy with the
right.
What are you doing?
When are we? Arlen's he's making preps to leave. We should be leaving soon.
So you're just basically making prep to go.
I'm doing last minute preps and yeah.
Okay, we can do on Saturday what that prep actually entails. These guys are probably being trained.
The 3 dwarves, sure.
Yeah. It looks like Ugg is effectively a 11 dice. Wow.
Okay, I'll just do you want me to roll it now?
Ugg has to put it all on one person. So
11d6. Yeah, there's a couple of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right. So Yukog finishes his training that week. Undwin visited the sage. He's going to partake in the diplomacy, and then he will do whatever prep is required to leave. Or he may join. He may start being tutored by Phineas. Apparently, there's a relationship that is built there between Phineas and the Circus of Dread gladiators. As Phineas agreed to help Undwin study. I think what you could do, Phineas, when you're not crafting, you could actually, if you wanted to, help Undwin become Gestalt.
Yeah, you can
okay.
do that.
So that's a future thing. It doesn't look like you have time right now because you're pounding out Mithril and trying to do that.
Lazy boy should come watch how it's done.
All right, so we've got the week planned. Which fight are we going to do first?
Oh, you go ahead, Magnus.
Sure.
You go ahead.
Magnus. Okay, so Magnus is gonna get his he'll get his merciful blade.
God, what would Undwin Gestalt to? I first thought he might Gestalt to Summoner to get like maximal value out of his feats. He would push his Conjurer into the Gestalt and go Summoner. because we have the rule of only vanilla in your Gestalt class. But then the more I thought of it, Alchemist might also be an interesting way to open up a whole bunch of new powers. And if we remember Unwin's story, he got sold into slavery after Snowbeard blamed Unwin when Snowbeard blew up Unwin's master's lab.
That's right, yeah.
So
that's right, I forgot about that.
So there might be this sort of like desire to prove everyone wrong that he's actually a good alchemist and how he would never blow up a lab. Poor
Alchemist is
Unwin.
very useful.
Poor Unwin. All right, so we're gonna go to. I've prepared a map for the pit at Old Temple. Let me make this player visible and force you guys to the map.
Okay, so I'm gonna look at just the gear and make sure I'm ready for this here. All right, so he said absolutely no gear except for my armor.
Yep. The first thing I want you to decide is who is going up with Magnus for the fight, and I believe Damian was probably going to the same place. So I need to know who's actually going from the Conclave of Crimson Scale to the an hour-long walk out of town for this fight. Are you taking your whole ludus, or are you taking just a group of people? Keep in mind, there are some people that are needed to stay so that they can go and fight on Sword Street.
Phineas stays behind.
Okay.
Yeah, Phineas stays behind. Magnus, Damian, we'll leave Zed.
Okay, yeah, Zed might be doing his own thing. Ashoka's doing his own thing.
So Sona, Fleece, and Draenor are staying.
Yep.
Brogg is coming. Old Vigo can come along. For whatever fucking reason. No, he's training, never mind.
Yep.
Vanna can't come. I think it's just those guys.
Just the three of you?
Yeah. Magnus is gonna wait, hold on, let me see. Let me just check something here. Does Magnus have a ride check? Because we still have Bull. His ride. Magnus has a +8 in ride. He's gonna take out the Bull for a ride. He's gonna ride the Bull.
Did the Bull survive the dragon attack? I forget.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you got the War Bull and Magnus riding it. All right, so I'll gather that. Where is Damian's token? Where did we leave him?
Oh, he's
last?
up at the. I think I saw him at the Fox and Grouse.
Oh, right. With his dudes, and then
Ah,
Brogg?
Damian. Their voice is what's his name?
Baby.
No, that's Brogg. No, for Uncle, what's his name?
Oh, you're still talking about Vogel?
Vogel. Damian. The creepiest fuck ever.
He's such a great.
I would like to talk to you.
I'm glad you like my NPC noises.
He's good quality.
They're not even voices; they're noises. And then Brogg, is he in the Civic Arena? I'm just collecting the tokens. They're all over the place.
I think he's
If you can find a Brogg for us.
Let me look for him.
Burmer.
Vadapol. Damian.
Burmer.
All right.
There he is. I got him. He was hanging out with some guards outside the veins.
Did you have the bull?
Yep. Pit at Old Temple, and then you need the bull.
Here, hold on. I got the bull.
Okay. Cool. Which token for Magnus do you want to use?
Oh, well, he's gonna come out like. Oh, I'll send this to back.
You're gonna use the calm one and then
And
the
then
rage
he goes,
token?
ah!
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I just have to strip myself of all my gear.
Okay. Is Damian's fight here too?
Yep.
Okay. Before we came out here,
Yes.
Damian placed there's 5 bunks. Damian placed a 50,000 gold piece bet on himself.
Do you have 50,000?
Nope.
Because if you die, you don't care. Yeah.
Okay. Who are you going to go and put this? Who are you going to go see to place this bet?
Yeah, here,
Oh,
let me write
I'm
this
trying to
down.
remember his name. Hang on.
The underground guy?
I might have the well, what's his name? I gotta go back to
Pages.
Vatapole. It's not Mr. Tiggs. He works for Mr. Tiggs.
So Magnus is not putting any money down on this fight.
Yeah, he's in the Civic Arena in that corner. His name is Yuri the Claw.
That's it, Yuri the Claw.
I think a bet this significant from an individual is worth role-playing.
All right.
Okay, so I'm going to grab Yuri the Claw, and let me go.
He's got 15,000 to put down.
Okay, so if you have the money, you can put it. You can definitely spend it. If you're trying to spend credit, you're going to need to talk to somebody. He's already at the dented helmet.
Magnus can loan you. Actually, Magnus is going to bet on you anyways. You can take some of Magnus's money. He'll give you.
All right, Damien, do you go to the dented helmet alone?
Oh wait. First he asked Brogg how many. He's got to ask Brogg a question. Brogg, how many people can you eat in one sitting?
Damien.
Yes, Brogg.
Oh, I can eat lots.
How many is lots? If
How big?
about my size.
You want me to eat you and find out?
No, I'm just asking. Have you ever been full? Like you said to yourself, I can't eat anymore.
Yep.
And how many people did you eat?
Pigs kind of same size as people.
Okay.
4, maybe 6. Hard to tell. I hacked them up first.
Okay. All right.
Damien, they gave me an extra stomach.
Yes, well, for the record, most of us can't eat even one person, so good for you.
How many stomachs do you have?
Just the one. Just the one.
Brogg wants a third one.
We'll see what we can do about that.
Damien, that's gonna cost money, I was told. You pay for Brogg's third stomach?
Maybe, yes.
Then I can eat. And he's like counting on both hands. 8! He holds up both fingers. Or both hands.
All right then.
Yeah. Magic good.
Mm-hmm.
Damien, are we gonna fight?
Yes.
Are we gonna fight to the death? Is this death match?
Well, I'll tell you what.
What?
I will. You can eat 5. I will let you know how many you can eat, but it's going to be at least 2.
How big?
Oh, about my size.
Oh.
A snack.
Damien say okay to eat.
Yeah.
Damien, good friend of Brogg.
I try. Yes. He says to the man who enslaved him.
Damien, good friend.
Yes.
Brogg happy to be part of Conclave.
And we are happy to have you.
Conclave really fun.
I'm glad you think so.
Damien.
Yes, Brogg.
You tell me when we have to go fight, right? Brogg
Yes.
sometimes forget.
Yes, I will come get you to be sure. I have
Okay.
to go make a bet now, though.
Oh, bet.
Yes.
Damien, make bet. For Brogg.
Marty, would it be possible for Damien, actually, before he makes a bet, to try and weasel the wording of the contract?
The contract has already been written and signed, so I don't know.
All right.
You could argue something afterwards. Why? What's going on?
No, he would have tried to reword the contract. Never mind.
Like when you signed it, like replaced it with a copy that had a different clause in it?
Well, no, he just rewrite it. Like, no, I don't like the way this is written.
What are you trying to do? There's plenty of time to do that.
Oh yeah, he just wants to legalese his way into, instead of paying 10,000 gold pieces for killing someone, he gets paid 10,000 or 10 talents for killing someone.
So the contracts would have been signed in triplicate. One would have ended up with the commissar or the commissioner. One would have ended up with the other party.
He'd want to do it legit. Like, no, like this is like the same way you do contract negotiations. Like, take this out, take this out. Here's what it needs to say.
So you're going to try to pull a fast one, is what you're trying to?
Pretty much, yes.
And like on the sly change pay versus pay to receive.
Yes.
All right.
Adam, what's up?
Let's see here. Let me just
My water cooler exploded, so I came home to a bunch of giant puddle in the middle of the kitchen. It was awesome.
That's
Okay, so you make changes to the contract. There's kind of like this phase where you get the contract, you read it, and you kind of circle the things that you don't like, and then you try to send it back.
Yeah.
You're trying to.
He basically tries to make it like overly complicated legalese, like the same way they do with your like credit card statements, where it's like, here's the way it goes.
Okay, so you're like, and then party X will be paid this much, and then buried underneath like six levels of indirection, it gets turned into Damian is party X, and he's getting paid 10. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna need a bluff check and a profession lawyer or like craft contract or whatever it is that you have that.
Profession lawyer.
Okay.
So his bluff is 23.
Who's Damian trying to murder these days?
Monks.
Okay, I have a question. Is Giuseppe the Shiv still in our conclave?
Yes, he really shouldn't be though.
He's been sweeping the floors and providing.
And he got a 30 on his profession.
Okay, so, all right.
You're Damian.
The monks are wise, and the commissar has been doing this for a long time. Let me just figure out their. Okay, so the monks.
This character is supposed to be neutral, right?
My character? No.
That sound neutral to you?
The monks know something's up. They don't like it, but they haven't been able to figure out what they're. And does the commissioner know he is a 8 plus 3 plus another 4 is 17 plus a feat? He's at plus 20. He knows what's up. He's been doing this a long time.
Not today, he doesn't.
Oh my god.
You get the epic music.
Okay, so Damian is pleasantly surprised that the. Yeah, would he care if he found out? I don't know. Maybe he would want in on it. But Damian is pleasantly surprised that the contract comes back for final signing with some changes to your edits, but the changes were not the right changes, and your ploy works.
He's like doing a dance around.
Who gonna kill some monks? Who gonna kill some monks?
Okay, so you, according to the legalese of the contract, if someone can decipher it, means that you are a contract killer, and you'll get paid from the ludus. What was it? 5 grand or 10 grand? 10 grand per death.
Yep.
Now, is it bilateral? If they have to knock your block off, do we owe them 10 grand?
Yes.
Okay, so okay, because that'd be.
Hey, he works for the commander.
However,
Yeah, he works for the Duke, but Brogg is one of your gladiators.
However, they think that killing me will cost them 10 grand.
Oh, I know.
I'm just it comes back for signing. Maybe I should have done some of these secretly. You don't know whether it worked or if they're going to be gunning for your head.
Yeah.
But this is how Damian. All right, so and then you psych up Brogg.
Just don't feed him for 2 days.
No food for you.
You psych up Brogg and tell him that you want him to eat at least 2 people. Then you take
no. Have your fill, buddy.
Damian have to buy Brogg the second stomach. No, third stomach, third.
If you can eat 5 monks, I will buy you a 3rd stomach.
Eat 5 monks now?
No, during our fight or shortly thereafter.
Oh, okay, Damian. We eat them after we kill them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And by we, I mean you. Okay.
What did I come back to?
Yo, man, I'm not there. He's an evil fucker. I can't control this.
All right, then Brogg seems to be happy
spine's
with your
dead.
arrangement. Damian then goes into the dented helmet to place a bet with Yuri the Claw.
Marty, did you want to go over the week? Let Adam choose what his characters will do.
Sure. There's a bunch of question marks.
Look at the
beside
roster
your
and see
character.
what he'll do.
Let me. I'm still loading stuff up, dude.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Well, if it isn't Damian, how are you doing, Damian?
I'm doing quite well. And yourself, Yuri?
Or should I say Lieutenant Damian? Come on, sit, have drink.
He sits down and orders a drink.
Okay, no. Yuri is pouring shots of what look like potato alcohol, also known as vodka. I hear you have fight next week.
Yes. I'd like to place a little bet on myself.
How many talents?
Oh.
Ah, get a load of this guy placing bets on himself. The confidence.
I'm going to go with 30.
30. That is a high sum for such a lowly rank. Lieutenant's salary is not going to cover that.
No, but Van Imp does.
Ah, yes, great Van Imp family that you come from, sponsoring ludices, letting you prance around the town, losing final matches even though the Duke tells you to win. He doesn't he doesn't let you like get insulted. He's already pouring you another drink.
All right.
he raises the tiny shot glass.
Yeah.
Drink to it.
Takes
30,000. You have not placed many bet with us before. You don't have how do the gnomes say credit?
Well, I've got 20 I can drop right now.
Look at this little lordling carrying a slipped into a Scottish accent.
Yeah, we'll.
You're a doppelganger and a bad one.
Is lordling walking around? It's fucking Scottish. But where did that come from? We did. Shut up. We did Russian accents an entire night one night while drinking.
Vladimir. Just do a Vladimir, you'll be fine.
Vladimir. Your coin purse is heavy. That's what he says.
He does have actually got 23 talents.
Okay, you're gonna put 20 talents down.
Yep.
Okay, it's easy to count out.
Yep. I will pull it off my character sheet now. That's including the 15 I got from the count.
He runs his fingers over them, just to hear them clink together. Perhaps he's like checking to see if any of them are counterfeit, or like painted wooden blocks or something. We'll take 15. He kind of flicks a little stack of 5 back to you. And if you lose, you'll have 10 days to come up with the other 15.
Not a problem. Besides, I'm not going to lose.
5 against 2. It is a rough thing being a gladiator. Why you do this with your blue blood running through your veins is beyond me.
I just like to see the red.
Yeah. You're a crazy one. But you see all the men around here? I've got 5 times as many. And they can sneak circles around any soldiers that might listen to a nobleman such as yourself. What I'm saying is, don't try to fuck me.
Oh, Yuri. The nymphs didn't get rich by fucking their friends.
Bullshit. He pours you one more glass. That's what the Empire's made of. Fucking each other. He takes another shot.
Yeah.
You've placed your bets.
Yep. Where were we placing bets again on the...
Yeah, there's a sheet in the OneNote where I think we're...
Is it party pages?
Party pages... Bets and gladiator matches has its own...
There we go.
Has its own thing. Okay, 30,000 seems a little more reasonable, especially given that you put half down. So
and I'm not gonna have to pay for raise dead spells.
Right. According to your contract, that is correct. Okay, so Damian seems to be in a really good mood as Brogg, Damian, and Magnus are marching up to go to the pit at Old Temple, which is about an hour out of town to the north. I will now go to that map. Yep. Magnus has decided to bring the bull out of the barracks to take it for a ride. Give me a handle animal to see how well you handle the former animal companion of, what was his name? Bull. Yeah.
Don't think too hard.
Yeah.
There's your problem.
You're muted, Ahmed. Handle animal or ride would be fine.
I'll give you my ride check, which I actually have points in. 19.
Okay. It's a bit crusty. It's not used to you riding it. You end up half the time just sort of dragging it along, and then the other half actually riding on the back of the bull. What you realize, Magnus, is that the bull might be good for riding it for short distances, but then it gets really annoyed that you're on it, and it starts to buck a little bit. It would be good. It would be good. Idea. It would be good. It would be good for combat. It would probably not be good for overland travel. You'd probably have to put a harness on it.
This is when Magnus learns it was a bad idea.
Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna expose the look of pit at Old Temple, and there are a bunch of people that are already there, including hundreds of people from the surrounding countryside, as well as officials, which do not have tokens, but some of the more important people do. There's the pit at Old Temple. feel free to move around the map and have a look at some of those tokens while I go and grab the master of the Beast Lords.
What would be the downtime or weekly event for geeking out, like tourist?
Entertainment, I guess. Tourist, like tourist in your own city.
So, it's not my city yet. Sam, tourists.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, I'll put E.
Okay. Where the fuck is Chibagast? Where are you, bud? Where's the big tub?
Big tub of bud.
Big tub of bud. He's got to be at the Civic Arena, too. Yeah, there he is. Chibagast, the Beast Tamer. Stick him back.
You're screwing me over, Chub.
No,
9 times.
He's not screwing you over. Chibagast is there with 2 sisters, Rala and Rova.
Well, you got sisters?
No, the 2 sisters.
The
okay.
sisters, the casters.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't see his monster, but he is at the pit at Old Temple.
It is an invisible monster. Good luck, Magnus.
We said no invisibility.
If it's extraordinary, is it a spell?
You notice a guy in the ring who seems to have the love of a lot of the locals. He's a very muscular man, if not maybe in his early to mid 40s. He's got very well groomed hair. He's very muscular and has chains that he seems to be quite adept with. And he's kind of like doing tricks with his spiked chains, and people seem to like it.
Is his name Vince?
No. You could give me a knowledge local, Vatapole or Vade, to know who he is.
Sure. We'll try that. Oh, I got double check.
This is the gladiator fights for this week.
Yep.
Yeah. We also
Sam
have
is in
to
the
do-
crowd. Woo!
Is Sam at this fight, or is Sam at the fight on Sword Street?
What's the Sword Street fight?
Sword Street fight is Sona, Drain, Fleece, and I think somebody. Hold on.
No,
That's the
Sona-
one that our Ludus is in.
Yeah, Sona, Drain, Fleece,
He's at that
Nova.
fight. He's at that fight then.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
A bunch of monks.
So Mark, you put 15,000
Monks
down on
versus frog.
yourself, right?
No, I put 30,000 down on myself.
15. You're pretty sure that this man is a gladiator who has been freed,
Okay.
but still works for the institution of the Civic Arena, and he might actually like tend this particular arena.
Cool.
But he's fit enough that he could still be a gladiator.
All right.
Yeah, you're not from here, and you weren't here like maybe 5 years ago or 10 years ago when he won, but you recognize him as a former gladiator turned free man.
Okay.
His name is Kython the Unchained, because he came from
Slavery.
slavery. Yeah. So he's risen far. He's a tricky fighter with his chains. Plus, he through tireless support of his gladiatorial ludus, rose up in ranks and eventually won his freedom.
Ooh.
There is a man that is kind of propped up on the stone wall that has clear bandages that wrap around his eyes. You don't know how he got up there, but he's standing up there, just sort of gazing and looking around. You do notice that there are a bunch of monks. They are talking to what looks like a lordly paladin, who is sporting heraldic symbols of a common greater god of the old gods named Heronius. He is a walking amongst the monks.
Right.
And there are crowds of hundreds of people aside from the arena guards and the other assembled people. Kython the Unchained finishes some like tricks with the chains and kind of blasts someone's hat off their head without injuring him, and kind of laughs and just raises his chains and shows off like an old medallion that he's wearing. He's all like oiled up like he's fighting, but it doesn't look like he's got a match. You get the sense that he lives this stuff.
Okay.
Look like a superior showman.
How do you guys approach? Magnus is fighting with the bull a little bit as he's riding it up to the pit. There are crowds of people parting. Look there.
There has to be a place to put the bull, right?
Yeah, there are pens and things for people's horses all around this place. It's like a carnival atmosphere up north.
Yeah.
It's an hour walk away, so a lot of people didn't bring stuff with them, but others did come from further away, and you can hand off your bull to somebody. You're pretty sure if you paid a few coins, the bull wouldn't. I guess it's a lot harder to steal a bull than it would be a horse. Look there!
Yeah,
go anywhere.
I'll pay someone a few coins. That's fine.
It's the spring champion, Magnus. You've got a small crowd. You've got a small
I
crowd
better
around
fucking
you.
win tonight.
The bull snorts at the crowd and kind of keeps them away, and it adds to Magnus's dangerous reputation as he brought this dangerous beast to the battle, even though he's not using it. You pay a few coins to some people to tend to the bull, and the three of you stride up to the edge of the arena.
So I brought the flaming sword, the merciful sword, and my armor.
Okay. As for spells or other items, what?
I have my tattoo on me.
What's the tattoo?
My tattoo of +2 strength.
Bull strength, you mean? But it ends up giving you +2 because you've already got a +2 item?
I think it's because Ahmed counts in mods, and it's been...
Sorry, it's plus. Give me a second. It's a +1 strength mod.
Okay. No, okay. This.
You're the one who brought up mod, bitch.
It's bull strength. It's a bull strength tattoo.
Yeah, that's exactly how much that puppy is. It is +2 tattoo, belt of strength.
Oh, that's a permanent item you're wearing.
Permanent. That tattoo. I don't know if that
Yes.
that doesn't count because you can't take it off.
I can't take it off.
Right, which is where when we start making rules like this, those tattoos become very valuable.
Okay, and then what else do you have? So Magnus is
My-
what I
my
heard there was
armor.
Magnus is counting his tattoo.
No. I'm not. Oh, who is someone asking me?
No, the DM's asking you. What do you have on you?
Oh, I've got my merciful blade. I've got my flaming blade. I've got my armor.
Sure.
My mutagen.
Got it. Your music's in the pocket. All right, it's already mixed.
Phineas, would you have given me some potions? I just wanna.
Phineas. Oh yeah, Phineas.
I haste in a mirror. Mirror.
It's hang on, give me 2 seconds and I'll divvy out some.
Just want to haste and mirror image.
Yeah.
Does Phineas
he'll
have
throw you a
haste as an
haste.
extract?
I will double check. I believe he does.
What do you mean you don't have haste?
I think he had them as like tattoos, the weird tattoo things.
Well, no, he can tattoo any of his extracts.
Mm.
He can make tattoos.
So yes, because I had haste tattoos.
Yes, he can give you haste. He can give you haste, bull strength.
No, just haste and mirror image. Can you do the mirror image as a tattoo?
He can't give you. No, he cannot give you mirror image.
I don't think mirror image is in alchemist.
No, it's not a formula.
No, they get a bark skin would be the other one that I'm just saying.
Bark skin.
Yeah.
It was really
Bark
good.
Bark skin
Bark
then.
skin. And he can give you a shield.
Real good.
And guess what? Damien's taking about the same things, so.
And mutagen doesn't count. Or it does count.
Well, it does count, but yeah.
Yeah, shield and bark skin then. Shield and bark skin.
Alright.
So a haste, shield, bark skin, and a mutagen are in your pockets and in bottles, Magnus?
No, I just put them as tattoos. Can you do that?
Yeah, he gives them
That's
tattoos.
better. Tattoos.
Phineas will tattoo him up that day.
Okay, so you have 3 tats.
Yep.
Okay. You notice Chebagast just sitting along the side. He gives Magnus a wave when you arrive. He looks happy. The two wizard ladies flanking him. They are not waving and smiling. Do another trick, Kython! Do another trick! He kind of waves to them and walks over to them and sort of poses and starts talking to them a little bit. He's like flexing his pecs while doing it. And you hear someone say, "Can I touch your chains?" And he's allowing them to touch the chains. And you can tell he's recounting a story how these were made from the chains that initially made him a slave. And people seem to like this story. He glances at Magnus and Damian and Brogg, who kind of part the crowd. These are the up and coming gladiators. He looks at Brogg and kind of like gives Brogg a scornful look, but then marches towards Damian and Magnus.
Okay.
I hear the two of you are to be watched.
Yeah.
You must excuse me, I've missed your early matches. I spent the season training gladiators in the Imperial capital, he smiles.
Good for you. Yeah, no, we've been fighting like crazy back there all season. It's kind of like medallion, like...
I've heard of you.
Actually, I'm not wearing the medallion.
He smiles. He actually puts out his hand to shake it.
Yeah.
He shook Damien's hand first because Magnus waving around his, he didn't seem so.
No, I didn't bring the medallion. I didn't have it with me, so.
Okay.
No medallion.
All right. You made some reference to the fact that you won a medallion, and he doesn't. He doesn't care. You won a seasonal thing. You did not win a championship. He probably won multiple championships. He shakes Damien's hand.
Yeah, Damien shakes his hand. Yeah, he likes gladiators.
Yep.
He thinks gladiators are awesome.
Now this fucker must be mad. Aren't you from a noble family? He says, he's still squeezing your hand. And kind of like that friendly competition where he's like letting you know how strong he is and just sort of not letting go.
Quite.
Why do you do it?
It's the only real thrill one can have. The only real competition.
Now this one understands. What about you, Magnus? Northern barbarian tamed by the Empire?
Ooh.
Everybody's dropping bombs every which way.
I know. Marty's punchy tonight. So.
What the fuck?
He just showed up. Have you seen the size of my balls? They're enormous.
Leave it for the arena, lad. You remind me of me when I was your age.
I do it. I fight with my gladiators.
I know.
I don't let them fight on their own.
I saw you in the capital.
That was a good day.
That
but
was
miserable.
That was an excellent fight. I thought you were going to go down with the ships, is what he says.
Fuck that! I know how to swim.
Well, I hope that the both of you break some bones and heads out there. This crowd is getting pretty uppity.
Yeah, we'll do our best. Yeah, Damian.
Show them some blood. Show them that.
I plan on showing them lots of blood.
He smiles at that. Everyone likes a winner. Crosses! And he kind of walks away, and like he seems to know a lot of people, and he is definitely milking his
His celebrity.
his celebrity status. Hey, Demon Lord, how's it going? All right, so Magnus, are you doing your first? I think Damian's fight is actually first because you can hear some weird.
Magnus is a kind of a champion.
You also hear some weird lion-like roaring and growling, and a bunch of people like having a hard time with a beast in a cage, kind of behind the wall, behind some crowds in the bushes. Chebagas actually goes to check up on it with one of the wizard ladies.
Okay.
People, there's a bunch of whispers in the crowd about what the monster is.
And it's like, fucking. How far is it to see? How hard is it to see what the? Is it like visible from?
No, you hear it, but it sounds lionish and angry and.
And I remember a spike in his hand. Magnus still doesn't know shit about monsters. Actually, knowledge arcana, maybe. See what you got, Magnus.
You would have probably had to roll this at the time when you saw the
dungeon.
thing.
Yeah, but now I heard. Now I have a.
Oh, now you heard it. Okay.
Now I heard it. Knowledge dungeoneering.
No, I need
nature.
Knowledge arcana.
I'll give you my. Nope, not there.
You're not trained. Okay. No,
nope.
You don't recognize what it is. It sounded like a lion.
Damien's gonna give it a shot. 27.
Okay. I'm gonna type something directly to you in VC, Mark.
Okay, in VC, all right. Damien just kind of it sounds like something piqued his ear. He looks at Magnus. Well, good luck with whatever that is. Here's a little hint. I don't think it's a stupid beast.
All right, leaving Magnus in the crowd. You got some people coming up to congratulate you. Kython the Unchained steps up onto the stones. Everyone, listen! Listen! For soon your ears will be regaled with the sound of bleeding and dying men, of breaking of bones, of the gnashing of weapons, of claws and teeth, of gladiators struggling against gladiators, be they slaves or even noblemen.
Damien waves his hat around.
Some are trained for this, others are born for it. People are cheering. And as I've seen 100 times before, the pleas of those who cry for mercy will not be the ones that carry victory. They will be the cost of blood that we must pay to the old gods and the five-faced one. For this is the price of faith. So the rest of you who do not have the balls to step in this arena can mew and cry and pray to your deities. Do not forget their sacrifice. Let the fighting begin! The crowd kind of died down with the lecture, and then came back to a roar, and soon Damian and Brogg are being pushed forward.
Okay, Damian tells Brogg to start tapping his bark skin and his bull strength.
Oh, burn him. Okay. So Brogg's tapping his things.
Yeah.
You notice that the monks, a bunch of them kind of enter into the arena. They're spreading out a little bit. You do notice that the monks are all drinking potions as fast as you guys are tapping your your spells.
And Damian hits his bark skin and he drinks his mutagen.
Okay. The monks are all going to drink potions of mirror image.
Okay. Damian will cast mirror image.
That's your third action.
That's my third action.
Okay, so give me a second. Potions of mirror image are pretty weak, so I'm gonna roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 2, 5, 3, and 4. Adam, do you want to help out with the monks?
I would love to help.
Okay, so I'm gonna 4, 2, 5, 3, and 4. And the last one is mirror image 4, and I'm gonna slide you some stats for the monks. And then we also need to get a initiative sheet going.
All right.
Go ahead and start filling out initiative, Mark.
Alright.
The monks are drinking second potions, which, Damian, there's 5 spell effects going off, so you identify as shield potions.
Oh, I'll just roll 2d20s. First one
Did you
is...
change the looting rule?
Alright, so Damian got a 16, Brogg got a 3.
Season 2.
It's not a combat sheet. A sec.
Are we Warp.
So how many actions, Marty?
3.
Okay. I will roll for my mirror images in a second. Damian gets an extra +2.
Because that's aside from this one.
Damian's +10.
The main guy, the one in the red cloak, also has this. That be the difference.
Oh.
And no other gear.
That's yeah,
just whatever they have.
and this style of fighting. I'll mark that on his. Maybe they want to win.
I agree.
All right, and Ahmed, you have Brogg, or Mark, you've got Brogg.
I don't care. I'll take Brogg, I guess.
Okay, so you've.
Okay, if you want me to take
I'll add him to the initiative. Are you on the initiative sheet now, or am I?
I am on the initiative sheet now. I was looking at audience hero points.
Okay, I just added Brogg at the bottom there. Got a 3. I gotta check what his initiative.
I actually, for some reason, lost the initiative. Oh, there it is. I'm going to erase Arlen and all those guys from the previous fight. Damian has rolled. Brogg has rolled. Is Brogg not in here? Weird.
No, he's at. I put him at the bottom there of the conclave. He's got a +1.
Okay, the leader of the monks will go at a separate initiative pip than the monks themselves. We're going to call the monks the Blooded Monks.
Okay.
And we'll call it the Sensei. Sensei Monk. The Blooded Monks have an initiative modifier of...
their initiative is... yeah.
And same with the Sensei Monk, and give me a initiative roll for the two of them.
Right, initiatives. Alright, the Sensei gets a 13. The monks are 16.
Okay, you do see that the monks have on their backs various monk weapons. Some of them have staves. They have staves, commas, and it looks like they've each brought a light crossbow just in case. Of course, you're limited to 6 ammo each. They do have slightly metal bracers, and their cloaks look vivid in color that suggests that they might be magical, more like their robes. The monk in the center. Oh, there's one more magic item that the monk has. I put it on his token, Adam.
Okay.
After 3 rounds of you guys like powering up and casting spells, Kython the Unchained is just laughing as he's watching all of you slam potions, and you're gonna have to
Come on, you cheaters!
Oh my god!
Oh, that's some bullshit right there.
Kython's laughing. Bullshit. Don't get too used to it after what they did to your poor civic arena. May the gods bless the victors, and may the losers bleed. And he kind of waves his chains and actually hits kind of like a bell with his chains. And all the monks drop down into their katas while the others are trying to get position. Damian resoundingly wins initiative with a 26. Then it's the Blooded Monks, Sensei, and then Brogg himself, who pulls up the rear with a 4 on his initiative result. Okay, Damian, what are you doing, man? There's a bunch of monks in the ring.
Okay, he's got 5 images. I just got write down his images. He is going to start off. He's swift action. Goes into his crane stance.
The fuck?
Oh yeah, he's got crane stance.
Crane stance with a rapier, like oh.
Yep.
Karate,
one free
Karate
hand,
Kid
which he has.
meets fencing. Okay.
Swift action. Standard action activates his shield tattoo.
Okay. All right.
And move action, bard song. Monks are dumb, and let me tell you why.
Okay, you've got some of the crowd laughing at that. In fact, that was pretty funny. So I'm going to give you a performance check to see if you can woo the crowd into going to your side. The crowd is smaller here. It may be easier to affect. What did you last have as an influence check? Do you remember, Damian, in the fight? Do you remember your last? I
think I had a victory point actually.
Okay, so you still have a victory point, as this is still Vatapole Civic Arena territory. But do you remember the actual morale rating?
Friendly.
Okay, so it drops down by 1 because people are fickle. So you start off as indifferent, and the monks are also indifferent.
Yeah. All right. 23 on the performance check.
Okay, I'm going to mark you as friendly. People are laughing, and they like a good show, and apparently like a good joke. And this is a small enough arena that you yelling out, most people actually heard your joke. So people are cheering at that. Yeah, monks are stupid. You hear some old lady saying, and and then Damian 5 foot steps forward, which brings us to it doesn't really matter. Bard Song is up, but it is closer to getting the max and perhaps other victory points. Blooded Monk.
Okay. They basically in unison join you in your crane stance.
Fuck.
No, it's just the main dude that has crane stance.
Oh.
The other have.
Okay, so
stance.
sorry.
Yep.
The blooded monks. Okay, so the monk. So
He's
Okay.
not up yet.
all right. The blood monk. Oh, they're just raw. Okay, sorry,
Yep.
I got that backwards. Apologies, or not backwards. All right. They don't do that. But they will. Move in. Brogg is still. But Brogg does not have images, correct?
He does not have images, no.
Okay. They're going to have charge Brogg and
Okay.
stunning fist him.
Okay,
Alright.
it looks like 2 of them can get at Brogg.
Okay.
The rest will have to maybe get at Damian.
Yep, sure, that works.
Okay. Yeah,
Alright.
I'm sure there's a way that all 4 of them can charge in and not
Oh.
get a whole bunch of AOs. None of you have long arm or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
All right. So stunning fist the first.
On who?
We will do the ones on Damian first.
Sure.
The to hit is Kapler. So 1d20 plus 7 plus 2 for charge.
And the crowd's indifferent.
2 for charge. All right. AC 27.
Nope.
AC 24.
Nope.
Do either of those kill an image?
No.
What's Damian's AC right now?
Right now, when he's not fighting defensively with shield and bark skin and his alchemy, that goes up again. So 34.
So okay,
So you need to hit AC 29 to get rid of an image automatically?
which is a natural 20 on a charge.
Okay. So Damian, bing! you managed to dodge and weave, and you're in your
Brogg,
crane
I'll admit,
stance. And,
I'll hit easier to hit.
AC 23 and AC 21 against Brogg.
23 hits. 21 does not.
Okay, saving throw versus stunning.
Okay. I have to check Brogg's AC. Oh, I gotta use another machine for Brogg. How about that?
yeah, Brogg is not raging yet, I don't think.
No, he's not raging.
3 damage. Just a pecking on the surface.
Oh no! Kind of, he punches him into the big kind of bullfrog
DC?
sack.
The DC's low, 16.
Brogg's pretty tough, so.
Although if that hits, then the second attack also hits.
What do you mean?
It will hit AC 21 on the next one.
No, that doesn't hit.
If he's stunned, it does.
Oh, if it's stunned, yes. I guess it would, yes.
Yeah.
Hang on. Plus 11.
Lucas, it's just a training exercise. There's no risk involved.
Demon Lord's slaughter! Damien is just overpowered. Yeah, I think it's a little calm.
A little bit.
3 damage to Brogg.
Okay. I'm gonna eat you. Now the Sensei Monk.
Okay, the Sensei Monk will enter his crane stance.
Right on.
Which I believe is a swift.
Yep.
Yes.
And he will... Here, let's just see if there's a fun power. Are there any fun powers? Do monks get fun powers? I don't know.
At what level? If he's 4th or higher, he can spend a key point for an extra attack, or plus 22 movement.
As part of a full round attack.
Yeah.
Um,
Or plus 4 AC.
Actually, the The blooded monks spend their key points because they're not going to live very long. To be dodgy.
Okay. That's smart.
The blooded monk is going to move forward menacingly. He's just going to approach and look impressive in his defensive stance.
Full defense, or?
Yep.
Okay. Brogg.
Or ready to strike defensively would be the.
Okay, ready.
Yep.
Defensive.
Brogg is going to. He's not.
So basically bouncing on one foot, the other foot in the air, ready. Bunch of images of all these monks attacking you. Oh, which one? Says Brogg as he raises. What does Brogg fight with? I forget.
It's a great club, wasn't it? Or a great axe. Hang on.
It's
Brogg's great axe, yeah. D12 plus 1. Do we have a... No, we don't. Alright, we'll figure it out then. So, Brogg is going to rage.
Good call.
And he's got bull strength up.
Yep.
That gives him a plus 14 to hit, plus 1 axe, so plus 15 power attack. Do you have any raging abilities?
He's got knockdown and raging leaper.
Alright, we'll get back to that. Oh, and favorite enemy human.
Plus 4.
Oh.
These guys are all human. Favorite terrain urban. This is not urban enough. This is a patch of grass and a ruin.
We won't be able to track them here.
Oh, where was that? Yeah, so plus 9.
As a move action, he could actually grant Damian half of his favorite enemy bonus versus humans.
Yeah, he'll do that.
Is it against I think it's against at target, or is it just in general?
Against a single target.
Yeah, so it's move action per target. This one, Damian.
Yeah. So he's at plus. He's gonna cleave.
Okay,
that's a good one. Yep.
And the first attack's at plus 17.
How many?
Well, I guess the only attack.
Because he doesn't have any of those two.
Yeah, plus.
First monk got 4 images.
17.
Oh, yeah, sorry. It's just in a different line. Got it.
Oh!
Natural run. Brogg's like, he's blinking his eyes. There's too many monks, and 19 misses.
That's
a critical. That's a critical miss. 65 on the chart is
75.
75 is D52. Give me a D52 for a melee.
Oh, don't crit neighbor. Don't be a crit neighbor.
Butterfingers, you drop your weapon. Now he could avoid this by making a reflex save equal to the AC he was trying to hit, which is 19, 20 plus 4 for the shield.
Key point for dodge.
Key point for dodge is a DC 28.
Dex check?
Reflex save.
I don't know if you can even make that.
Villain point to hit Damian? Oh. Who's spending the villain point?
Oh, there was 2 people in chat both going, "Oh, we're gonna so get Damian." He's such a dick.
Who's spending the villain point? Quinta, or Lucas, or Nemi? There are 3 villain points.
There's colluding.
Okay, I'm seeing
collusion.
I'm seeing
There's collusion here.
I'll send a villain point on Damian. Okay. So Quinta's gonna spend it.
So I think they're trying to affect the critical fumble to be a specific critical fumble.
Yes. So I think Brogg is going to be forced to re-roll, but this is against Damian. As the monk goes crashing into his weapon, and the weapon goes 34 hits Damian.
And Damian does happen to be human.
Now, Damian does have mirror images, so I'm not going to steal that from you.
They're like, "Oh no, he hit!"
Oh no, you didn't!
And it ended up hitting an image. So Brogg got jostled with his half attack as monks are coming in to kick him, and one of Damian's images goes down.
Really, Brogg? Really?
We did it. They did it. Watch that mirror image be the one that is required.
Yeah, that I needed.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
That was awful.
It wasn't your character's wrecked, but it could affect this fight, the outcome.
As a move action, he's going to grant
Brogg with a great axe is huge.
pretty bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damian, as a move action, he will give Damian the half
Okay.
his
Against which foe? And this lasts, I think, for 2 rounds.
2 rounds
Yeah.
against the
He can point at 1 in 30 feet.
Blooded Monk 2, I guess.
Okay. Bermian, get that one. That one, Bermian.
And Damian will.
I'll just put it in a red aura to remind us. That's Brogg's Hunter's Bond that is active. Bermian, get that one. Those ones. It's Damian's turn.
Alright.
Beginning of the round.
I forgot. Yeah, okay. Never mind. I'm just double checking something here. Plus 16. With power attacks plus 4.
Oh, and Brogg, I think critical missed, so he has to make a performance check.
For the people not to boo.
Yeah.
The booing. The booing.
No, Brogg's probably. I'm just gonna roll D20 and just. Probably not.
You don't need to. You don't need to think.
Performance is +1 from the Bab, -1 for the charisma, and he's got acrobatics +1 and no. Oh, he has profession gladiator +1. It's not quite performance, so he's at a
+2, I think.
Yeah,
so
+2.
18.
Okay. Yeah, it's good enough that the crowd doesn't totally boo. It might have been because the wild swing accidentally almost hitting Damian was exciting to watch. Let's put performance at the top. There's some people laughing, and they think it's part of the comedy. Damian does not think it's part of the comedy. What is Damian doing? As there's a bunch of dancing images of monks and Damian, it's hard to tell who's who.
Yep. Damian is going to attack Blooded Monk 2.
Okay. AC 28.
Just a second, sir. We'll see how quickly it begins. I gotta double check something here.
Now, if everybody remembers clearly, Damian one-shotted his first... Or actually, no, that wasn't Damian. That was their other... That was... Oh, shit. Remember we have to go get that guy? Hey, Ahmed, remember that guy we have to go get? Because otherwise we're going to get our nuts strung up by the Royals.
That's right. Yeah, that's something.
Oh, that guy on the road?
Yeah.
You guys are just waiting to get Scry and teleport, aren't you?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, once you got teleport, it's like...
What do you mean he's 1,200 miles away?
The most efficient way to do this is to power level in the
city. Right. Nice. Okay, are we rolling an attack roll or what? What's going on here?
Yeah, we
need to
are.
Speed this up.
20 plus...
Fun boy, tell him.
15.
The guy's...
So he's fighting defensively?
He put up a key point to get Monk.
He key pointed for Monk.
No. Damian is fighting defensively.
Oh, got it.
I was hoping you forgot what was the Queen style.
Yeah. And using power attack.
Okay. AC 28, bang
AC
on.
28.
Okay.
Alright.
It was
Roll a
1,
D3.
2, so roll a D3. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
An image goes down. There are only two of that one. Now it is the Blooded Monks.
No, I got another attack.
Oh, right. Babs.
Yeah. 8.
That misses. Damian takes an expert swipe and then tries to take a second swipe. The monk has already moved back from you, and you miss. The Blooded Monks, there's now a massive flurry of blows.
So can they do a 5-foot step dance, or are they like against the wall there?
These guys could probably 5-foot step backwards. This row. This guy probably can't.
No. Sorry, I mean
behind this way.
Yeah.
Yep, they could do that.
Okay. We're gonna have. It doesn't really matter. They need 20s to hit anyway, but
they're trying their hardest to
they're doing it
to position themselves in tactical ways. However, Damian is just an expert at fighting multiple opponents at once. He's that asshole that goes out in the middle of the square while people are training, has everyone attack him, and by the end of it, they're all like lying on the ground, all sore, and Damian's there, barely breaking a sweat. We'll see if that happens in this situation.
We'll spend key points. The ones
attacks?
fighting, 3 of them are going to spend key points on extra attacks. The one in front of Brogg is going to keep his key point for defense and fight Brogg.
Okay.
The first or the last attacks will have the stunning fist on them.
Okay. I am going to parry and riposte Blooded Monk 2.
Okay.
So
I'll
just know which one that one is because
I'll do his first. His first attack.
I love this. I'm just gonna sit back and.
His first attack is the AC 12. Does that get you, sir?
No, it does not. I parry. Plus 15. AC 30.
Resoundingly. He tries to punch and there's a blade coming in. Hits him.
His mirror image is saved.
That's you, my friend.
Oh no.
Gotcha. How many hit points are they?
They have max for the first 4 levels.
Okay.
22.
So.
32 plus 10 would be 32
It
plus...
should be 60.
Okay.
59, but
Yeah.
I'm calling it 60. They rolled
Oh,
good.
actually, I have to roll to confirm a critical. That's a potential critical.
The 15, yep.
Nope.
Not a critical. Close, though.
Not a critical.
Oh, is that including the +2 from Brogg?
Oh no, it's not
not a
actually.
critical
Well, it's still not a critical.
No, it is. Dex
Shield.
Dex plus... Oh, the shield spell is 24. That's correct. Yep.
He still takes 30 points of damage.
Okay, he's bloodied.
Yep.
One would fucking hope.
All right.
Exactly bloodied.
The next 2 attacks from him.
Lucas is only 30! I'm just going to go grab a drink. I'll be right back.
All right.
The next monk in the circle. The third one is the stun. They need natural 20s to pop your images, I believe.
Yeah. At this point.
The last one. No, your images survive the first round of barrage. All right. Brogg. The first one against Brogg is a stunning attack. And because it actually matters against Brogg, what the bonus is? AC 25 against Brogg.
Hits.
Okay.
What's happening?
I'm rolling 28 on the save.
All right. 20 on the save, you say? So that is the 1d8. Yes. 3 more damage.
To Brogg?
To Brogg.
We're gonna get him. AC 23. AC 23 against Brogg.
Hits.
Okay. 5 damage against Brogg. This is non-lethal, by the way, because they're honorable foes.
Wrong fight.
They're fast, baby. They're fast.
Well, maybe if you hit them instead of me, they'd slow down.
I'm not it, baby. All right, are the blooded monks done?
The blooded monks are done. They are...
Sensei.
Well... Damian's in there. The sensei is going to... defensively attempt to disarm Damian.
Okay.
Sounds like fun. He'll spend a key point for AC.
Yep.
And he will do it defensively. Because if he gets a 20, it'll be hilarious. Do you have combat reflexes?
I do not.
Okay. It's the perfect time then. Get him!
Oh, what a dick. What a dick move. It's nice that I don't have to be that dick for once.
Okay, he rolls an 11. It's not. Well, actually, how much of your shit's, shield and armor and nonsense?
I'm looking. CMD is 31 normally? For if you're trying to disarm him of a rapier.
Okay. So yeah, that's not enough, obviously.
Okay.
So you add in the dex and
Yeah.
Brogg!
31's pretty good. It's a good one. Although you are much higher level than...
Yes, I'm a higher level.
They're hard to kill, Brayman.
Just kill him! This is supper!
Okay, Magnus notices that in the crowd there is this armored man in very nice plate mail that is raising his hand and it's glowing and he's sort of concentrating.
Additionally, does Damian yelling about supper and kill them in front of the monks?
They're in a fight, so
Okay.
there's trash talk during fighting.
Alright, so
Okay.
Brogg is going to... One. There we go. That hits the
Okay,
first
mirror
time,
image.
assuming. Oh yeah.
D4?
D4, D3.
D4.
D4.
D4. Nope. That's
Okay,
an
and I
image.
think that stops the cleave? I don't know.
Does that stop a cleave or no?
Let's check
I
the
think
cleave.
he hit, so let's look up cleave. Pathfinder.
Cleave. Blah, 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 blah. If you hit, you deal damage normally and take an additional attack using your full bonus. They must be adjacent within reach. You take a -2 penalty to your AC while doing this.
If you hit, okay. Let's see what cleave.
So if you try to
and
cleave against an
mirror
invisible...
image.
I'll take a quick look at mirror image, because if it
There
says...
is a forum post about.
Because if it says if you hit an image, I know that's the way we say it, but if that's
It's a good question. I mean,
If your attack is a hit, roll randomly, and cleave is if you hit. So I'm
So
going
it's
to
a
rule
hit.
that it's
It's
a
a
hit,
hit.
and you
It
get to
says hit.
continue forward.
I
Alright,
100%
so-
agree with that.
second attack, AC 35.
D5.
See, it doesn't take fucking 10 minutes to make a rules call. The rules are right in front of you. What does it say?
There's a key. Well, that's only if the rules are written well. You get into that
Thank you,
nonsense
Lucas.
where...
Yes.
Because I'm rolling for an NPC.
Guys, just roll your just add your level to it.
So how many images on this guy?
There's 4 images.
Thanks, Ahmed.
4 images?
Yeah, 4 images, so D5.
Including him, so 5 D5.
Yeah.
Right?
2. Tick off an image. And, alright, so Brogg swinging his axe. Baby, there's too many of them, baby. They're not real, baby.
Keep swinging, you'll find them.
Okay, Damian, but you're not real, are you, Damian?
Oh, Brogg, right now. Time for philosophy.
You're all getting in my stomach, is what he says. Bamian's turn. Bamian?
Yeah. Damian is.
We've got
Get him,
Mark
Bamian.
saying it too.
Damian's attacking Blood Monk 2 again. While he's got that bonus. Oh, 17.
Blood Monk 2 doesn't want to be attacked anymore.
Not with that roll.
That is not a hit.
Nope.
Does it take out an image?
Within 4, yes.
Yeah, he did not dodge.
So he's got no images left?
Ruh-roh. Nemi's got stuff for you, Magnus. If you feel like saving Damian from
this man has changed his focus. You notice that his brow furrows. It seems like he's concentrating on Damian, and like he looks angry, like he's sensing something he does not like.
Yeah, Magnus might want to walk over to that guy.
He then is turning his hand towards Brogg as you're walking over towards him.
Yeah, he's not going to like that either.
It's only fun when you read sunshine.
It's just the way they do it. So Damian attacked a couple times.
Hey, what's your hand doing? His hand's like, what are you doing with your hand?
You kind of grab his hand.
No, I don't grab his hand.
Okay.
I just put like his hand is there.
putting his face
Put my
in front
face like, hey, why is your hand like that? What are you doing?
I'm searching their souls.
Oh, you're gonna find nothing. Put your mind at ease.
I have found a disturbing lack of grace with that one.
Actually, it's quite graceful. Look at him. He's hopping back and forth. Look at his sword. Very beautiful.
Your name is Magnus, isn't it?
Yeah, hey, nice to meet you. Pleasure. Who are you?
He doesn't shake your hand.
Okay, no problem. Elbows then, yeah?
He just remains defiant, like you've insulted him almost.
Okay, well, talk with you later then.
We shall see.
Turns around. The fuck's with his problem?
He then goes back to what he's doing, and he's now concentrating on Brogg. Okay, meanwhile, the fight is continuing. Damian took a couple of attacks and missed. Now, there is a square where you can stand here, Damian, but I don't know if there's a point.
No, not really.
Okay, so you just stay in the middle and keeping all the monks at bay with your slashes and pokes with your sword, with your defensive ripostes and parries. The blood monks get to go.
I am going to parry Blood Monk 2.
Okay.
Before you said that, the monks were going to focus on the thing they could punch,
Oh, okay. If that's the
and
case.
Master Monk is going to fight you.
Okay.
Okay,
Then
so
I
they're
guess I
going to
will
kind
not
of
be
like shift down
parrying
like
him.
this and try to get Brogg out of the
They're
fight.
just going to... They're all stunning fisting Brogg and then flurry
Bamian, got some... There are too many of them, Bamian.
Quick, bang up, baby!
Brogg not bad ball.
So the first 4 have stun on them.
Okay.
Good job, eat them all.
Them all.
AC 20?
Miss.
AC 20 hits.
Oh, 20 hits?
He's got a -4 AC from Cleave and Rage.
Yeah,
so.
AC 19 hits as well.
Okay, so 2 fort saves.
Oh, wow.
And then the 17 will hit if the...
That's including a shield spell?
He doesn't have the shield spell up yet. He didn't have a chance. Oh, I guess he could have. Shit.
He had 3 rounds.
Yeah, he's got a shield spell up, so...
Oh.
No. The 20...
He drank bull strength, shield, and
Barkskin.
barkskin. Okay.
So plus 6 to it, so AC 22 right now. So none of them hit.
Okay. Sorry. The first one. Sorry, I did need the timing. 2 of them have flank, so which I didn't include.
Okay.
No flank, no flank, flank, flank. So it'd be AC 21 would be the highest.
No, AC 22. Yeah.
All right. Now I will do the other 2 attacks from the guys on, or the other 2 attacks from the guys on top,
Fair enough.
and then I'll do the ones with the flanks.
Yep. And these are not stunning fists?
These are not stunning fists. There's one potential
hit.
critical miss.
Yep.
AC 18 is a critical miss on his attack after that misses. The other one is there's a hit in there. 6 damage, the critical miss. 2 on the crit chart.
DC 20 dexterity check or fall prone, as Brogg basically half body checks one of them and pushes one of the monks over.
But he took 6 damage?
Yeah. That monk falls down.
Which one was that?
That is monk 3. The other 2...
Brogg, body check them, they go down.
Jesus Christ, Brogg! AC 21, AC 18, AC 21, AC 10. Damn it. Okay, so they...
Damian! He's swinging his axe around, body checking them. I think I got this, Damian! Now the sensei, with his crane style, meets your crane style. You do sense, with perhaps a sense motive, how good this monk is.
Yo, Kung Fu, let's
I
go.
will try a sense motive.
Given that you're both...
33?
You know that he has the second crane style feat.
Okay,
the chain.
yep. That makes him very dodgy.
Mm-hmm.
That's also my next feat.
Hey, you're studying the same style, so you kind of recognize, hey, he's got the same style. Oh, shit.
All right.
He's shifty.
He will spend a key point for the dodging, because I think we're going to dodge our way out of this. Actually, how many images do you have up? Because we're going to have to pop those things at some point.
I've got 4 images
You got
left.
4 images? He will, and he's got 4 images. He will use a key point for extra attacks this round. And will hatake. Alright, so he's got a flank.
Okay. A barrage of kicks and knife hands come in.
The first one will the third one will have stun on it.
Okay.
AC 24.
I'm going to parry the... I don't even know. The third attack... Oh, I don't know what... I'm going to parry the last attack, because that's usually the easiest one.
Okay, AC 26, AC 27, AC 24.
No. I will try
Any
to
of them within
parry.
5? No, 29 is within 5. Okay.
No, my AC went up, because then I started fighting defensively.
He's now got his crane style going.
Okay.
So my AC is 38.
And actually, those are lies. It's actually AC 22, AC 24, and AC 25. So, because we're doing the dodgy monk.
The last one's 25?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so I need a...
Wait, what?
Nope.
Well, do you know how this fight's gonna end? You're gonna swing until the spells run out.
Mark build, of course. An awesome build.
Thank you, Foxfire.
Oh, funny. Okay, so it is now Brogg's turn. This is at the end of the turn. His
This is the type of fight that the crowds pay money for.
yeah, there's all sorts of.
This will be like a 5-minute fight. It'll be 50 rounds.
Alright.
And they can count how many images are down, and like they can tell.
Yeah.
There's this.
I think an image fight is actually a really fun way to do a non-lethal duel.
Actually, it would be, yeah. To the
Or a
last
duel to the first blood might
Yeah.
be an interesting way
A
of
duel
doing
to
that.
first blood with mirror images, but
Yeah.
or a duel to the last image.
He is going to yeah, he'll wait for that guy to stand up, and he'll take that as an AOO. He's going to keep attacking Monk 1 and Monk 4.
I thought you'd like that. I'm like looking for wrestlers. I'm like, oh, there's got to be a wrestler. Holy fucking Vince actually.
Jack Vince when he's like, "I'm not too old for steroids, am I?"
Right.
So AC 30. How many images left? On the
Against which one?
against Monk 4.
Monk 4.
And then I'll
Okay.
move up to Monk 1.
3 images or D3, 2 images.
D3. All right. down an image.
Get him! Get him!
Okay.
Oh, no, AC 19. Does that take out an image, though?
Nope.
Okay.
Sorry. Within 5 is an image. So that is exactly 5 less. So,
Okay.
image.
So that's it. All right.
Blooded monks.
All right. Is there a key point for standing from prone? Is that one of those things? Ahmed?
Key point for standing? No, you don't get that.
I think kip up might be a ninja thing.
Yeah, you
Alright.
don't have that.
It's
That guy is going to stand from prone.
Brogg is going to hit him.
Defensively,
Damian gets his AOO first, and then Brogg does by order of initiative.
Damian is saving his AOO for the master.
Riposte, okay. So Brogg tries to clobber him.
Brogg, damn well better. Oh, +4 because he's prone.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, that comes off his AC.
With
Okay.
ACs.
Oh yeah, you're right. 35.
Okay, a
He's
D6.
got 5 images. So, come on, images.
Isn't that number 2?
No, it's number 3.
Oh,
Number
okay.
3.
I see. All right. So 5 images. Well, that's D5 or D6. Sorry,
D6.
D6. Okay, that's an image down.
All right.
Baby, there's too many of them still, baby. Make it go away, baby.
Can the two at the
Baby,
bottom?
do you know magic? You can dispel, baby.
Can the two at
Just
the
keep fighting.
is that a viable formation, or is that outside the? Is this? I think
yeah,
this
yeah,
guy on the right might be stuck.
Yeah, I think they're behind. This thing is in the way.
Okay, that's fine. There'll be the 4 stunning fists. The first 2 from the north.
They're trying to beat up Brogg.
Yeah.
Yeah, get Brogg. They've at least touched Brogg. Brogg can be touched. AC 23, AC 22.
They both hit.
All right, 2 saves versus stunning.
Oh. +13. 14 and
Stunned.
15. Ouch.
Okay, Brogg is stunned.
All right, the 2 bottom.
wait, do you have the cleave penalties? Lucas is asking,
Yeah, the cleave penalties are included.
but you didn't.
He
Okay,
cleaved again.
okay.
Lucas.
Okay, Brogg is stunned. He drops what he's holding and now has the stunned condition for
Minus
one
2
round.
AC and flat-footed.
Yeah.
All right.
Which makes
The
it
other 2, so the other 2 attacks from the guy with the full round attack. So Blood Monk number 1. AC 9 and AC 9.
Holy
I
fuck.
believe that is 9.
No.
No, I'm afraid that just missed.
All right, and then I will do the 6 attacks from the 2 monks to the south.
Okay. You're looking for AC 19 now.
AC 19.
Yeah.
As a barb? Yeah, what level barbarian is he?
He's 5th level.
Ooh,
AC, so AC 19. So
Brogg has
1,
improved Uncanny Dodge. Should they be getting bonuses?
improved uncanny
He's
dodge.
a 5th level barbarian.
They
Improved uncanny dodge is only. Oh, that's against flank.
right. I've got 2 dudes getting flank bonuses.
All right. Well, they shouldn't be getting flank bonuses.
There we go. AC that'd be AC 25, AC 22, AC 20 would be the 3.
Those.
Oh, and I forgot to do the damages. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage rolls.
All right.
5 number 1d8 plus 2.
Brogg is going to start to feel pain.
Or I'll just roll them as 1. They're not
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
like massive
Yeah,
damage.
yeah. He doesn't
And
have
this
the,
way they get to feel powerful. We're powerful.
They're starting to punch Brogg a lot, though.
Go team! 28 damage.
Okay, so
Pop, 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 pop.
Does stunned make a barbarian fall out of his rage?
I do not believe so. Unconscious does.
Okay.
I'll quickly take a look at stunned, just for funsies.
All right, they're basically treating Brogg like a punching bag, and he's just getting punched and kicked.
Really, Brogg? Come on!
He's not making any intelligible noises. Now it's the sensei.
The sensei is gonna scold you in some pompous sensei way about being brash and young and foolish, and then we'll try to beat your ass. Yeah.
I think it's just roll a bunch of d20s.
It's 3, and there will be a stunning fist on the last one.
Doesn't it have to be the first attack?
No, you can stun on 1 attack per round. It can be on any attack you want.
Oh,
All right, I'm gonna
Okay.
play the last one.
Damien, it's like he slipped in the grass or something. He's like, what is this? Slice!
Damien actually stops for a second. What the hell was that?
Damien getting cocky.
Be your downfall.
Yeah, no.
I could ask you the same question.
Okay.
Okay, okay, I admit it's slippery there.
That was the sensei. Brogg spends the round stunned. Damien?
Nah, he's gonna attack the sensei. See 30?
Missing, but does get an image.
Swiping at him.
And 20.
Does not get an image.
Blooded monk. Now the stunning is gone. But Brogg
They're
doesn't
gonna-
have a weapon.
They're gonna switch turns. The 2 at the bottom will stun, and
Okay.
then the top are just going to attack because they've got like one more set of stunning punches.
Reverse formation! Or they're communicating amongst themselves about which katas and...
They think the flank is helping.
Right.
AC 24. Brogg's AC isn't subtracted by 2 because he's not cleaving, so I
Yep.
think the 24 hits.
24 does hit.
Okay,
yes.
save versus stun.
Okay, he gets punched right in the nose, or in the nose area. And a fortitude save from Brogg. Resounding. Success.
So 8 damage from that one. Then they're
How is
a bunch
Brogg
of it-
looking for hit points?
He is about bloodied now.
It will take some beating.
Okay.
He's getting his nose bloody, that's for sure.
So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 attacks left.
Oh fuck.
So
Oh, not 20. Shit.
there's a crit. So it is miss. 21's a miss because I think it's 22. You said.
Yeah, it's 24 right now.
Okay. Potential critical. No natural. Oh,
Start
natural.
eating.
So
Start
that,
eating indeed.
that potential critical, roll to confirm, not a critical, the potential critical fumble, roll to confirm, is a critical fumble. Okay. So it's the top right guy that critical fumbled.
Okay, percentile.
42, and Brogg takes another 3 damage from the...
Roll damage against self. This guy ends up putting his fist into Brogg's mouth, and Brogg is like chewing on it. He's like, ah! And he pulls back for 4 damage.
4, and it would be lethal or non-lethal. He was attacking non-lethally.
Yeah, sure, non-lethal.
Okay.
It's kind of a slimy fist that got crunched. All right, Sensei Monk.
Is it Damian?
No, blooded monk. Sensei
Oh
Monk,
yeah,
Brogg.
hey, this is one of those fights. Sensei Monk is going to spend his key point to attack Damian 3 times, and then he has no idea what to do. The third one will be a stunning fist. AC 24?
No.
Okay. You keep on slapping at his kicks and his punches with your blade, and he pulls back, not wanting to get his arm or leg chopped off.
How's your?
Are you?
Your panache?
I'm not parrying this run.
Okay. Which
You
brings
might
us,
also be waiting for the images to go away.
which brings us to Brogg, who's pretty hurt. Berman, we need to put them down, Berman.
It's old time, boys. He picks up his axe.
They all punch him.